Rick Francis on guitar accompanying the Wiebes. Stratford, Ontario is really getting to be a musical hub. In May 2004, Shane made the top 5 spot on Canadian Idol. He was already on top of the world, having married Angela just 6 months before. It is a sweet story, right on time for Valentine's Day. So come on in here, you Wiebes, and congratulations on another album.
Thank you.
Thanks, Moira.
Thank you very much.
Your very first combined effort was an award winner.
Yeah, it was nice to have that affirmation, right? Yeah, you go out there and hope the world likes your stuff, and they did, so it was great.
They did. That was 2009, Inspirational Album of the Year. And of course, this is hymns, and apparently you wanted to do this from way back.
Yes, day one. We absolutely love the hymns. We grew up with them,
Yeah.
and we wanted to finally make the recording, so yeah.
It's
exactly.
sweet. So many favorites.
Yeah,
How
that's
great
just
thou
it.
art, be thou
That's
my
just it.
vision, just as I am. Wow, so many good ones. My Jesus, I love thee. They're all treasures.
Yeah, and like that one we just did, Blessed Assurance, that's absolutely my favorite. And that's what's great about a hymns record is you can not only compile the hymns, but compile the memories associated with them. And I remember my dad singing that one at the top of his lungs. He passed on when I was 18. But as we got further and further on in life, I began to recognize just why that hymn was so important to him. And that was because he was sick, and he knew that, you know, in those nights alone where he couldn't sleep, where his health problems were keeping him awake. Only now that I'm a little bit older and a little bit more mature can I understand that that must have been so hard. And for him to be able to just recite those words, blessed assurance, Jesus is mine, I'm an heir of salvation. And so I have a hard time keeping it together when I sing that one. So.
Well, thank you for doing it. Can we tell a love story in 4 minutes?
Oh, we can do that.
You two were singing together before you were, well, before there was a glint in your eye for each other.
I always thought he liked me, but it turns out he didn't have a crush on me at all. But you know,
I mean, look at it, right? You can imagine why someone like this would think that everybody had crushes
that's
on
not
them.
true. I didn't think everybody.
Right?
I just thought he did.
And you were globetrotters. You were over in Germany and Switzerland. And
That's when we first met. Yeah, that's right. A couple times actually. The second time we went, we were dating. I don't know if there was pictures of that.
Is that the first picture? No.
Of us in Germany? Yeah,
This
exactly.
looks like Germany.
So that's our second trip there. We were dating already then, and yeah. So anyway, I don't know how many of the pictures they've got there, but
What's with the leather glove?
The leather gloves.
Pair
That's
of
right.
gloves.
Yeah, there was 2 of them.
Well,
Not
this
maybe.
is when I already knew that Shane was my guy. He just didn't know it yet. So
It's usually one that twigs first,
yeah,
right?
And I was 18, so you know,
Yeah.
like you're not when you're 18 and coming out of high school. It's like you're not necessarily thinking about I gotta find myself a woman and settle down,
Well,
have some babies.
I did need a piano player for a gig, and that's when Shane came back into my life after a number of years of not seeing him.
You play
and,
violin
I
beautifully.
do. Oh, thank you. And
Yeah, it's nice that she lets me like tag along, right?
I needed to have a piano player that could kind of fly by the seat of his pants, and Shane was that guy. And that very night, he was sitting at that piano, and it was like there was a light on his head. It just woo, and
Kinda like there is now.
he was my guy, and I wrote it down in my diary, and I said that is my husband. And I didn't tell him right away because I'm 3 years older, and it probably would have scared him. But needless to say, he went on a trip, and right before he left on a trip, I came over to his house and said, wait, I have something for you. I know your hands get cold. Here you go. Nice pair of leather gloves. And he's like, oh, why? These are really nice.
So, you know,
And we're
Angela was an
just
older woman.
friends."
She was a little bit older than me, so I wasn't used to girls, A, being really thoughtful, and B, being really good gift givers. And so this
Leather
was weird, like
gloves.
a really nice pair of gloves. And I kind of, like, I remember leaving for Los Angeles going, what's going on here? So she doesn't like me, does she? And so thus it
It's
began.
amazing what works.
Yeah.
Give us a capsule. I mean, some of these engagement stories are over the top. Just really quickly, what did you set up?
Okay, well, we knew we were getting married, and so I wanted to make it a surprise. So I called in a favor, and we booked the Chan Center for Performing Arts at UBC in Vancouver. And I had Angela's friends and family put on a private concert for Angela. She thought we were going to some other concert, and it was a surprise. I wasn't going to tell her who. And I led her blindfolded into the Chan. It seats probably 2,000 people.
Somebody took a pretend ticket, which was
That's
actually
right.
a friend.
We had this all lined up, so she really believed she was going into a concert, and I didn't want her to know. And so when she's allowed to finally open her eyes, there she is in the middle of the Chan Center for Performing Arts, one of 3 people in the entire theater. Her mom has come out from Stratford, Ontario. My mom is beside her on the other side. And her brother is going to play the role of MC, and he's standing on the front and says, "Welcome everyone to the concert today." And so I had her maid of honor, who ended up being her maid of honor at the wedding, play piano.
And at the end,
And you proposed
at the end,
on the
I
stage.
did propose. That's right. After putting on
Pretty
this concert
amazing.
for her.
Quickly, the pics. We've got to just share the moments.
well, that's the
Yeah,
Chan
there we go.
Center in the
So that's the
background.
Chan
There's the
Center in the
center.
background. Look, we're babies, honey.
This is 8 years ago.
Yeah, 8 years
That's
ago.
Look
right.
at that gorgeous wedding picture. And you are now the proud parents of 2 lovely children.
2 little rascals.
Joelle and Josiah.
Joelle is
right.
6,
And
Josiah
is
4.
That's a couple years. Well, maybe
What a great story. Made in Canada. I love it.
that's right.
Yeah.
And you're going to love this. Hymns collection, the Wiebes. We have it at our eStore. And here's how to connect with us. 1-800-265-3100, or you can go online to crossroads.ca. And we look forward to hearing more from the Wiebes in the days to come.
Thank you, Moira.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much,
having us
Moira.
here.
Congratulations. God bless you.
Thank you.
We have more. Stay tuned.